Hello and welcome to my channel, GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your daily reading for March the 17th, 2021. So we are tailing the end of Pisces season and getting closer to Aries season. So we shall see, we can feel that fire. I can feel it starting to grow, and whatever we seeded in that new moon in Pisces is starting to really kind of grow in energy. So let's see what's around anyway for today. So what cards are coming through? The Source coming back again. So yeah, I mean, it's like your source energy. It's really coming back. It's powerful. It's getting stronger and stronger. Creativity, yes, a lot of creative energy coming through with this beautiful fire meets water. Existence, interesting. So that's lovely. Beautiful energy. Politics. I love this card. That snake is just so cool. And then we have guidance. Beautiful coming through. So we'll have a look at these energies and see what we're getting with them. So it's kind of interesting. There's this lovely... What I'm getting is that you could be pulled into some kind of quite creative realms here, some dreamy realms where you're getting it's nicer to be out there getting creative solutions, getting inspiration, however that's applying to you, perhaps in that Piscean dreamy energy. And kind of really there could be a nice day to meditate as well, contemplate, just wanting to feel quite centered and really kind of understanding the higher purpose and asking some bigger answers as to why I'm here and just sitting with that. That's the kind of energy. But then it's like, no, we can't stay in that for too long because something pulls you straight down, and you do have to deal with everyday life. There are people that you have to deal with. There's different agendas. There's jobs that need to be done. And so even though it's nice to be up in that beautiful, dreamy energy, it mostly you can stay up there, but it is like saying, don't forget that there's stuff that needs to happen today and you need to deal with it. So there is a sense of even there might be a difficult person that comes in, and you might actually be able to, or there's a difficult energy that you're working with. So whether this is just, and it could just be even just working out, like I said, understanding what someone's agenda is. That seems to be really important. Trying to work out what is behind the words of what someone is saying sometimes, and just going, what do you want from me? I don't get it. What are you asking for? And so it's kind of like I want to take off the mask and see what it is that's really behind there. I want to make sense of that. So it's like there's someone that is on a very different vibrational level for you. And this is kind of, they're saying, reflective of an energy within yourself, but it might manifest in terms of a situation or a person that you kind of just brought down to earth immediately and have to deal with it straight away. And so, but then it's like you can go back to that beautiful space that you can access today. It's very high vibrational, almost Neptunian, very Piscean energy. It's beautiful, very creative, and all the good stuff around that, not any of the disillusionment. I mean, it's kind of interesting that that is disillusionment, this politics card, but that's happening on the human level, not up high in the spirit realm. And so it's kind of you're getting the answers up in that spirit realm. You can go back up there and go back to the source and go, what should I do with this person? Just check back into that deep knowing within you. What should I do in this situation? I don't understand. There's something about it that is veiled to me. There's something that is not feeling right, but I don't understand the full picture, what's true and what's not with this energy. And so, yeah, it could feel like someone's tricking you, or it could, it's just that sort of energy, or just feel like you've got to deal with someone who's a bit snaky and is a bit two-faced as well. Or just, it could be even just something really mundane and boring, just dealing with even going to like for some reason they're showing me going to a counter and having to deal with someone like a stranger. And that stranger can be very, very like rude and difficult. They've got a bit of attitude. Sometimes, you get that. And it's kind of like, I don't even know you, so why are you giving me this attitude? I don't get it. And it's kind of like you need to get something that you want, and you need to kind of work out how to get past this kind of very strong level of just animosity even or negativity from this person. So, yeah, they're showing me like a plastic, they're everywhere, like a plastic screen. So it's between you and this other person. So this could just be metaphorical, like what they're showing me, this image. It's not like you're going to go to like Service New South Wales or wherever it is that you live, like a place to get like a driver's license, and you have to go up or it could be a shopping centre and there's just someone, we've all got those screens now, those plastic screens because of COVID. So it could be, going to a shopping centre and someone's just really the person on the checkout is really rude to you, or you could be vice versa. You could be on the checkout and someone could be rude to you. It just feels like there's sense that you can see someone very clearly, but there's still like a something between you that isn't quite, it's blocking you. And it's kind of quite clear and transparent, but it's also obvious that there's something that you're not getting through. You're not being able to get through to the other side, to that other person. So, yeah, that's kind of the energy that's coming through with that. There's just a sense of not being able to get through. And we did have that yesterday of possibility of miscommunication, or that there's two very incompatible energies that you're dealing with here. And again, but it's the thing is that this energy, the higher, very lovely creative realm that's coming through, is much, much stronger than this energy, although this is a bit of a stick in the mud, a thorn in the side that comes in. So that is like just saying you can rise above that and go into that higher realm, so that other space, and be able to deal with that. This energy, with it, creativity, might be able to find a creative solution. It's like, why do these people even exist? Why does someone how can someone exist in such an unhappy way? So it could be asking some of those bigger questions even, and the other person has no idea. But and this can be a part of yourself, like I said, just a part of yourself that we don't necessarily like to look at, but for whatever reason. So, yeah, it's an interesting energy for the day. I do feel like mostly it's a lovely day for daydreaming or coming up with meditating or coming up with some really great ideas, very creative, coming back to feeling very centered and grounded. But that's what's so good about this space, is that because you're in this great space, it allows you to look at something that is kind of ugly, and situation or energy that's kind of ugly that you wouldn't normally want to look at, but you're surrounded by all this nice energy that it's possible now today to look at that. So that is the energy for today. Thank you so much for for joining me. But you can see, if we look over the day's progression, that this kind of negative energy is slowly just it's a much softer energy today, that spirit energy. It's like it's dissolving things. So it's like it's slowly kind of just getting less and less powerful. So, and yeah, it could be internal agendas as well. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow.